Cornhole Championships are brought to you by Johnsonville. Game day is more delicious with Johnsonville sausage. And by Bush's Beans, that beautiful bean company.
What's up, ACL Nation? Bernie Neighbors here. Maybe your most entertaining vlogger? Probably not. About to jump on that big metal bird, head to Salt Lake City.
All right, touchdown in Salt Lake City. We got the dream team here. We got Sydney and we got Fred getting ready for our 2022 bag brawl. Look at the mountains and you can't really see the mountains, too much of a glare, but beautiful view flying in. It's gonna be a good weekend.
Mountains, dry air, very different from home. Pretty excited, long week ahead, but I have landed in Mountain Time Zone. Let's get it.
We got here in Salt Lake City. We got here early. It's only like one flight out of Charlotte. So we got the two drivers. They made it. They're harassing our bartender, Whitney, but she's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady.
Got Curtis and Sydney again. They're following us all around. So I guess we'll just kick back a little bit, get ready for a big weekend. All right, setup day. As Fred likes to say, first in, last out. So we're just gonna go grind for like 8 hours and sweat and just have so much fun laying down boards and streaming courts and broadcast floors and everything. And everybody's just got their happy faces on and we're ready to go. You guys just kept getting bigger and bigger. So now we have 2 trucks now. We couldn't just have 1 truck, couldn't get away with 1. We gotta get all these flipping boards and broadcast equipment. Just outrageous now. But look at Josh and Mike. They play nicely so well together.
It's setup day. Everything's coming together. There's Ghostfinger, Michael Caine, twirling. And then over here, you have one Trey Ryder, a man that puts everything together. But if you don't ever get a chance to come to Salt Lake City, I'm taking you outside. You have to see this. But just from the loading dock back door, some of the most beautiful scenery you will ever see. I don't know if it'll come through, so it's probably going to get cut. But just snowtop mountains, no big deal. For those of us that don't live out here, pretty crazy.
All right, we're here outside Fox, about to go in and do a news hit with the Cobb brothers and Brandon Davis. He's the odd man out, I guess, but we got the Cobbs, always a good time. We'll see if these guys are pros from probably 10 feet inside the news studio.
Okay, you maybe have played this in your backyard, but starting tomorrow, the top cornhole players in the world are competing for more than $65,000.
Yep, this year the American Cornhole League Bag Brawl is at the Mountain America Expo Center. We're joined by some of the experts in this field. We've got Trey Ryder, who is the voice, and apparently
the
he
king.
is Mr. ACL,
Yes.
American Cornhole League, the master. So, Trey, tell us a little bit about why this is in Utah and introduce these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're here this weekend. It's our 2022 ACL Bag Brawl. So just like in golf has its 4 majors a year. Well, this is one of our 4 majors. It leads up to our World Championships in August. So we've been trying to get out here in the Salt Lake City area for a number of years. COVID kind of put a pause on that, but now we're here, so it's one of our big weekends. We got 4 of our pros here. So we got Brandon Davis, he's coming all the way from North Carolina, and then we have the entire Cobb family, essentially. So we got Tyler, Tice, and Tubby Cobb. So all the Cobbs, they're all 3 pros, first ever family that we have that has 3 professional players in the same family. And Brandon's brother, actually, Eric Davis, he couldn't be here today, but his brother's also another pro. So it's all, we got a lot of family ties here in our pro division.
How popular is cornhole these days? Because I know, it's played in some backyards, but this is a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. It's exploded. This is our $1 million seasons. For the first time ever, we're going to be able to offer a $1 million prize pool to all of our pro players.
Cornhole?
For Cornhole, yep. So
That's
some of our top players,
amazing.
We have pros signing 6-figure sponsorship and endorsement deals. So it's really exploded. The pandemic was kind of although it was a downer from the event basis, it really gave us a springboard to get more time on ESPN, get more time on CBS and CBS Sports and some of our great network partners that we've been able to team up with. So, but yeah, it's been an incredible 18 months to get where we are now.
Okay.
So Brandon, so wait, I see that you've got sponsors on your jerseys and everything like this. Is it hard to get these guys on board, or it's something they want to do, sponsor you?
A lot of the people that sponsor are already involved. Like you can see, I have Cornhole Scenario on here.
Yeah.
They make cornhole bags, so obviously they want their players throwing their bags on television.
But you're obviously all fueled by baked beans.
Yes, Bush's baked beans.
Yeah, Bush's is our main sponsor, or one of our main sponsors for the league in general.
Okay, so the family. How often do you guys practice? How many hours a day? And was it like, did mom and dad say, that's it, you have to play cornhole? We're a cornhole family.
No, I would say we throw 3 to 4 hours a day.
You're kidding.
Against each other, just practicing. And we all just started playing, and then we all just got into it more and more and more. And then mom and daddy were like, all right, well, that's what we're doing now. We're playing cornhole.
That's how we're going to make our money.
Even
All
Tay-Tay, right? Little Tay-Tay.
Yeah.
We have an 8-year-old sister that she's getting into it.
Really?
So who's the youngest? And we want to. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So it's not Tubby. Tubby, I can see you can grow a mustache. But, all right, so now I can make a detection.
All right, we're here at the Pins and Ales nightclub and bowling alley, having some fun before the weekend kicks off. 2022 ACL Bag Brawl. Look at everybody having a good time, drinking some Bacardi spiced rum. Yeah, having a good time here at the bar. Oh, look, we got Jeff McCarriger, we got Todd, we got Matt Guy back there, we got people waving, having a good time.
There's a lot more leagues that are happening,
All right, everybody wants to do shots. This is a big mistake right before the event. We're going to do it anyway. All right, the toast is to Jeff McCarriger's new beard.
Life is a waste of time. Time is a waste of life. If you're wasting all the time, you should have the time of your life.
That's pretty good too.
What's up, ACL Nation? I'm Anthony Ione here at the Mountain America Expo Center in Salt Lake City for the 2022 Bag Brawl. It's day one. We got a packed agenda with seniors, women's doubles, pro singles, the PDC qualifier, and PDC doubles.
The Bag Brawl this year is special. It's got some magic to it for a couple different reasons. One, it's only the third ever Bag Brawl, okay? And the two that we've had have been insane and magical in their own right. 2019, of course, we had that incredible display by Jimmy McGuffin, where he makes it all the way to the finals and wins the finals just on the back of airmails. Him and Josh Lunsford get their first ever win in pro doubles. That started a magical train for Jimmy McGuffin, where he ends up becoming a doubles team of the year eventually. I mean, he just really broke out at the Bag Brawl. Fast forward to 2021, because we didn't have one in 2020. Trey Birchfield emerges. He gets an incredible win, but also at that event, you had Cody Henderson setting a broadcast record for most bags in the hole in a row at 31. You had the insane ending between Damon Dennis and Matt Guy, bags off the board, bags off the board, bags off the board to end it. I mean, it was just unfathomable that we were at that stage, and that was out in Las Vegas. So this year, I'm looking for what that magic will be. There's going to be a moment this weekend, and I have no idea where it's going to come from. That's just going to make it special, and going to make it a weekend to remember, a beautiful setting here in Salt Lake City. We'll see who will be responsible for the magic of the Bag Brawl.
Starting day one bright and early with women's doubles, pro singles, and the PDC qualifier, I'm here in the broadcast booth with Wally Kassler. We're going to get on the mic and do this commentary thing and bring you some seniors, singles, action.
I almost prefer going second because of that. You miss your first bag off to the right, I'm almost guaranteed to get a 12-pack. I feel so comfortable after I know I got that bumper on the outside.
Isn't it? It's there's something that's, a switch flips in your head and you're like, oh, look how big that hole is. It's like giant.
There's a backboard. Not exactly a bumper, but you see that all side still moving down the board.
That's a good back block for Vonch.
He was ready to go. It caught him off guard.
What do you think he's going to do here? I kind of like coming up behind it and saving that airmail for bag 4. That's what he does. He misses the block, though. Bob Vonch going to push through all this.
Extra hesitation cost.
Oh, he got some help.
Gave it right back, though.
No step out. He's going to stay tight to the board, so he's thinking this all slide's going to go just up the middle, and it does, sitting 9. Bob Vonch in to limit it to 2. Big points for Hayden here in this round. He's going to get 4 off of that, a 9-5-4. Oh, my gosh. Schroeder up 16-4 on Hadley. Winner of that is going to get the winner of this.
Steve Schroeder throwing 10.5 PPR so far in that one.
Bob Vonch just needs to finish up to end this deep losers bracket matchup. 2 bags in to win it. Oh, my gosh. He's going to give it back, but he pins, right?
I think Phillips still got to go up and try and get this bag.
Has to go for the airmail drag.
Lands on top. That's going to do it.
That's it. He's going to throw it anyway. Fluff up that PPR a little bit.
PPR, yes, sir. Bob Vonch finally makes it on the broadcast court, takes down the dub. Commercial break. Then we have King Seat match. Tom Walter, Damon Dennis coming up next.
In senior singles, Double D Damon Dennis is going for the three-peat. I think his strongest challengers are going to come from his partner Philip Hayden, maybe a ladies' man Chucky Love, a healthy Jimmy McGuffin, and Steve Schroeder, who's making a lot of noise here in 2022.
The key to this one is that bag on the left. I like the wedge. He kind of jams it up.
Bob does not like that bag in front. You saw him last time. Just avoid going for that cut and just go straight airmail on it.
I like pushing through all this. If he's going to push through the orange GC, it's going to help collect his blue on the back. I like just pushing through. That's what we're going to get.
Landed deep. It landed a little bit too far to the right. Instead of grabbing those bags, it kicked off of him. He's on the outside of the hole. Damon, 2 bags in the hole for the win.
Double D, 1 bag away from a three-peat here at the 2022 Bag Brawl. Seniors singles.
That will do it.
In for the three-peat.
Damon Dennis down 9-0, comes back and takes it one down. Good run, though, for Bob Vonch after losing his first match.
Senior singles is a wrap. Damon Dennis, your 2022 Bag Brawl Senior Singles champion. He got the three-peat. National 1, National 2, and now National 3. He kind of came out slow on a couple of those matches, 7-0, 11-0 deficits, but ultimately his cut bag was working, his push bag was working, and he gets the dub. Congratulations.
All right, guys, it's game time. We're getting ready to go here. All live streams set up, getting ready to kick off. Women's doubles, we got senior singles action already going on. PDC qualifier. Let's start this weekend off.
Has triple play jacket on. Shout out to Triple Play, Tucson, Arizona.
I like her response to that one.
Yeti trying to talk those bags into that hole.
Yeah, we have some low PPRs going on right now. It's hard to say, you know, if that's a board condition or just bags or just nerves, you know, because these ladies can certainly throw much higher than what we're seeing in this game.
We are getting deep into the bracket. I think they know the consequences. This is a loser side game, so whoever loses this is eliminated, but we're close, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what we would call the 3-4 game in this bracket. Winner of this will go on to play Lori Dool and Connie. Stakes start ratcheting up for these ladies, and for any player in this type of a game, you start to see a little bit of this often. Yeti seems to be the one powering through all of this, though.
Yeah, she does. She has the highest PPR with an 8 even.
She's going to push that up already this round, so. 4-pack from Miss Irwan. Sheila's off. That's going to be a 5 spot.
She's angry. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Oh, is that it?
Wow. Getty with the backpack.
Wow.
Getty said, I do not care that they're shooting 6'5" all around me. I am going to shoot 9.
All right, that'll do it for women's doubles coverage this morning. We have Cheyenne Renner and Sarah Cassidy breeze through their bracket. Kaylee Hunter and Megan Maupin in a way breeze through theirs. So two dominating teams, but two very different play styles. We saw Cassidy Renner bag for bag in the hole. Maupin and Hunter throwing a little bit stickier bags. Maupin, big airmail drag in the last game there. It's going to be an incredible women's doubles final.
Day one continues, and it's every man, woman for themselves. It's singles time. Does Matt Guy continue his 2022 dominance with another singles championship, or do we see someone new like a Jay Rubin or a Jimmy Humans? Let's go and find out. Check it out.
Now, my quick math shows that Jamie Graham is currently behind Alex Rawls by 22 points. By winning his bracket and finishing first instead of second like Rawls did, he gained 4 points. Okay? If Jamie Graham wins this semifinal, he would get another 10.
Oh.
If he wins the final, he'd get another 10. Which means if you add all that up, he's down 22. If Jamie Graham wins the semifinals and the finals here at the Bag Brawl, he will become the #1 player in the world.
So that would mean that Alex then would have joined #1 for about 24 hours.
About 24 hours. But he has to win both of them. He can't win this semifinal and then lose in the final.
Right. 8-0 lead here for Jamie. Third bag coming up here for Jay Rubin. I feel like, and we talked about this earlier in one of his matches, and there he almost did it. Just from watching his practice rounds and watching, like at home during the week, and following him on social media, as long as that bag has just a little, like we said earlier, toe in the water, it seems like Jay is able to somehow find a way to bring it back in.
He's been so good at that. That collect shot. We've talked about signature shots a lot today. We talked about Jamie Graham with the push, Jimmy McGuffin with the airmail, Eddie Grindersleeve with the cut around. Jay Rubin's been the collect. That's been his shot.
He needs to do something here, down 8-0. And, well, collects that time, but it's Jamie's bag that he collects. Yeah.
You see Jamie Graham take an extra second. He realizes this could be the round.
Mm-hmm.
If he can collect this, it's all but a win. I mean, a little bit of that bag is hanging over the edge, but it would be one of the best shots we've ever seen. That may be a game-clinching push.
Which is 2020 Jamie Graham.
Yes.
Going back to how this broadcast started here in the semifinal, it's exactly what we were talking about.
Could be in for the win.
All right, all up to Jay Rubin now. He's done this, hundreds of times.
Gotta get it.
And he can't do it. So Jamie Graham advances into the finals here in Salt Lake City.
He is back to form, advances to a final, and not only a chance to win a national in 2022, but now has an opportunity to play to be the #1 player in the world.
All right, guys, we're making our way through pro singles action, trying to get down to our final 4 that'll head into a playoff for a chance to make it into those finals on ESPN2 Saturday at 8 p.m. Some of the best players in the country going head-to-head here right on the main courts. Let's see how it ends.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, for Tanner Halbert, he fell behind 7-0 against Alex Rawls, but came back to win it. Trying to overcome a 6-0 deficit here.
Didn't cut it enough there. This has got to be hard by Halbert. Oh, man. Wow. I can't even tell what. Tony Smith's like, all right, what do I need to do to concede, right? Concede this bag.
Well, did Tony's bag drop? Oh, wow, look at them all. They all fall now.
They count. They count.
Yeah, they all fell.
Count. No, he can shoot it. If it fell, he can shoot it. We'll let him shoot it.
I would say because both players crossed.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna.
So Tanner's argument right now is that after those bags fell, both players started to walk towards the board, and he was concerned that because Tony still had a bag to throw, that because he walked towards the other bag, that should forfeit the bag in the hand of Tony Smith. Boy, strange situation. Took a long time, and all of a sudden a bunch of bags dropped, and Tony can't get it to go in, so it just stays in front of the hole.
Got it. There's two different ways that could have gone. In one way, if that bag had stopped moving, okay, and he concedes a bag, okay, then obviously the round is over. But in that scenario, the bags were obviously still moving. And based on that, the round can't be ruled over if they're still moving. Because it says in the rule book, you have to wait a certain number of seconds to touch the bags before they stop moving.
Which we talked about earlier, ironically enough. Yeah.
If they never stop moving, then Tony can't concede a bag that is not his round. It's not his turn to concede, right? And so if that bag is still moving, then once it falls, then Tony can make his decision based on that. It's a little bit weird situation and unique.
Final bag for Tony is in.
Oh man, what does that do to Tanner?
Oh, I thought he might be aggressive right away. I mean, that's been his MO all day. Tony gently walks it over.
He's going airmail. And he hits the backside! What?
Oh my gosh. Does he do it again, Trey?
Now, here's the thing. If Tanner boards it and Smith goes for an airmail and misses, the game is over. Will Tanner go back for it? Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. How aggressive does he want to be? Final bag. Oh, he's going to go for it up top. Too strong.
He's deep. Airmail by Tony Smith will win this game.
Last bag for Tony.
Oh, and that's gonna be the point.
Yeah, I think that's all he needed. It dropped in.
That's all he needs is a single point, and Tony Smith is gonna get the win.
It flops in for the win to advance.
Right? And I expect to take it from the bag halfway up the board. I know that's an extreme example of what I'm saying, but it essentially translates to the exact same situation. You can't call a round dead or anything based on not being your round, not being your turn. So, again, I get why Tanner's upset, right? Because Tanner's going to be upset because he's going to say, the round was over, whatever, it was stopped. And if I had sat here and said, no, those bags had stopped moving, then he's 100% correct. Because I cannot say, if I had said out loud that those bags had stopped and then something else had caused them to start moving again, he'd be 100% correct based on my ruling that it was incorrect. It's like an official, right? Was that pass interference? It was kind of a judgment call of were the bags falling or not. So, what a Final Four. Crazy chaos to end an incredible day of pro singles, but we are down to our finals. Jamie Graham and Tony Smith will go head-to-head after Jamie Graham defeats Jay Rubin in the semifinals, and Tony Smith defeats Tanner Halbert. That game in the semifinals between Halbert and Smith had everything. It had a controversial ruling. It had a big airmails by Halbert, a comeback, a dominating roll shot by Tony Smith, but ultimately Smith outlasts Halbert. An incredible, incredible day of cornhole. So they'll be on the broadcast on ESPN tomorrow and Saturday. And until tomorrow's teams and doubles, we'll do it all again.